Florida's West Coast, Red Tide 2023. Ah, the West Coast of Florida. If you're heading there this spring to enjoy the beautiful beaches, warm weather, and vibrant nightlife, you may want to listen up. The beaches on the west coast of Florida are facing a significant challenge due to the red tide. Red tide is a harmful algal bloom that occurs when certain species of algae grow out of control, producing toxins that can harm marine life and humans who come into contact with the water. The red tide has been affecting the west coast of Florida for several months now, and it has been causing significant problems for beachgoers. Many beaches have been closed due to the high levels of toxins in the water, and those that remain open are experiencing fewer visitors than usual. In addition to the impact on tourism, the red tide is also having a devastating effect on marine life. The toxins released by the algae can kill fish, sea turtles, and other marine animals. Red tide toxins can also make their way up the food chain to affect larger animals such as dolphins and manatees. The Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission has been monitoring the red tide and working to mitigate its effects. They have been conducting regular water tests to determine the extent of the bloom and providing updates to the public on which beaches are safe for swimming. However, despite these efforts, the red tide remains a significant problem for the west coast of Florida. Beachgoers are being advised to take precautions when swimming in affected areas, such as wearing protective clothing and avoiding contact with dead fish or other animals. So, if you're headed to Florida's west coast this spring, be aware of the red tide impacts. It is causing significant problems for tourism and marine life. While efforts are being made to mitigate the effects of the bloom, it remains a significant challenge for the region. As visitors to the area, we can do our part by following the advice of local authorities and taking precautions when visiting in affected areas. For the latest information, go to myfwc.com and click on the red tide sample maps for the latest updates. Thank you for watching and travel safely.